Hi, my friend. Have you ever thought, what does success mean to you? Many people will say success means time freedom, financial freedom, happiness, or there are many other different answers. Here's the thing. In my journey, I believe that if you want to be successful, it's not about just doing extraordinary things. It's more about doing ordinary things more extraordinary. And also, success means one word, purpose. If a life without purpose, no matter how rich you are, how wealthy, how much material you've got, or you have financial freedom, time freedom, whatever freedom you have, you feel empty, which is why purpose is a key to happiness, to success. I believe happiness equals to success. If you say you are successful, but if you're not happy, that doesn't mean you're successful. Or you argue with me, Christy, I have different definitions about success. Well, I'm not going to argue with you, but what I want to share with you today is about how we are going to find purpose. What does it mean to live a purposeful life? A purposeful life for me equals to 3 L's. The 3 L's is significant. Number one, how do we live a life? There's a verb there, and that's live. So the first L is live. Well, you may say, I'm living a great life. I'm having fun in life. I'm living. You keep emphasizing live. But what does living or live mean to you? How do you live your life? You can be alive, but you're not really living fully of your life. That's why think about living and live a life. How do you live a great life? And that is why we have the second L. The second L is learn. I believe learning means living. Why? Christy, what do you mean? I don't want to learn. I've had all this education. I graduated from school. I got this 6 years. Primary school is too long. And I got 3 years, 3 years later. And then 6 years later, I got high school. All my life is about school at the first part of my life. I don't want to keep learning anymore. It's too much. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to make a living. I'm ready to earn money. I'm ready to be rich. Whatever you're saying, my friend. But let me ask you a question. Is life a destination? That means when you graduate from primary school or high school or university, your life ends. No, you're still alive because it's always ongoing. It's always at present, which is why being at present is a key to everything we do, really. No matter it's about study, learning, living a life, relationships, it's all about ongoing. And that's why learning is part of our life, because if you're not learning, you stop learning, you stop growing, and happiness and joy, even success, will not follow you if you stop that. I heard recently there's a guy who shared that he went to a seminar and he made jokes with those people because he said when he arrived at the seminar, he saw all this street packed with all these famous brand cars like Rolls Royce. I don't even know how to say that. Pardon me, I'm not familiar with the car brands, but they're super, super rich people who drive like billionaires. And he said, why are there so many cars here? Obviously, when he walked in, he realized that most people who came, they are richer than many people because they know that the journey is about learning. If you feel losing purpose, you feel like I'm not sure what's missing, you need to check whether you stop learning because you might feel that you know more enough and you are good enough, which I'm not judging on that. We're all good enough to do what we can do. But life is a journey, it's a learning journey. And if you're not growing, you're dying. Which is why the second L is learning. Now it comes to the third L. If we have a great life, we live life fully, and we learn every day, we learn new things every day, we find new interests every single day, that's going to excite us. Now, what is the other L that is missing? And it's love. Love relates to self love. You love yourself. If you don't know how to love yourself, no matter how much great life you're living right now, you know how to live the life, or you know how to learn, and you learn a lot of amazing things. If you don't even know how to treat yourself well and you don't have self love, you're still going to miss a lot of things, and you're going to feel empty. You're going to feel, what's the missing piece? And also, love means relationships. You need connections. You need more than just yourself, which is why I always saying that love is about loving someone else as well. And when we talk about love, someone will say, is love meaning sacrifice? Or does it mean selfless? No matter what definitions you have for love, but love means something bigger than yourself. And which is why when you talk about purpose, if the purpose is only about live a great life, that's all about you and learn, and you self love, you have self love, it's not enough. Because a life with only yourself will never be fulfilled. The only way to fulfill yourself is to love someone else, to help someone else today, to make a difference in someone's lives today. Recently, I've been interviewing a lot of CEOs, and one of the CEOs he shared, well, I would say every CEO would share that, something similar. But yesterday, I met a guy, he shared with me he started the company, and when he talked about he started to invest in younger generations, in people in his company, he immediately had that big smile. You could tell how excited, how fulfilling that is, which is why nowadays, why there are so many CEOs, entrepreneurs, they already rich enough, they can live a great life, and they are learning, they're so happy. But I mean, they also have self love. There's no doubt about that. But what happened is when it comes about loving someone else, when it comes about outside them, they go to those university to help with students, and they go contributing, giving back to society to do something meaningful. Only doing that can fulfill them. That's the only way. If you want to find a purpose, and if you all think about yourself, you cannot be fulfilled. You have to find a purpose, including others to the picture. Whether your passion is to help children, or helping younger generations, or helping startups to start a business, no matter where your heart is, you need to include someone else to the picture. And I know most of the time you have purpose like I'm working for my family. Did you hear what I'm saying? My family is still about you. Well, I'm not saying your family is you. Your family is someone else, which is why the purpose is still bigger than just yourself. But there's more and bigger than just you and your family. This whole world needs more help. We're in a, I would say, danger. It's like, what do you mean, Christy, danger? It's the most peaceful time in the world. There's not much war, there's not many wars going around the world, but it's more serious and severe than just wars. There's a lot of spiritual wars, there's a lot of mental wars. Like you see, there's so many fragile new generations. I'm not judging anybody. I'm also not in the old generations, but I understand why they are facing those challenges. They didn't even have a chance to experience the hard time, the painful time. You need to understand, my friend, good times build bad people, and bad times make good people. Good people create good times, and bad people create bad times. We are right now in a bad time. well, in a bad time, that we have to be the good people, to turn the bad time to good time. And we have our generations, newer generations, that they were born in a good time. That's why they were raised to be weaker. I'm not saying they're bad, they have no choice, but they are stronger in different ways. But when it comes about resilience, perseverance, they didn't have opportunity to go through that, which is why they need us. And my friend, today ask yourself, what is your purpose? What is your purpose? And think about these 3 L's. Whether it's live, learn, love, have you ticked all the boxes? Have you asked yourself these questions? And when you ask yourself these questions and align with the 3 L's, I guarantee you, you will find a better purpose in life. Thank you so much for listening. I can't wait to see you in the next video. God bless you, and don't forget to share this video with someone who you love and to make a difference to this world. God bless you.